welcome back everyone to Floki Plays Subnautica. This is Robert, aka Floki, middle-aged dad, recording videos in his basement. Whoa! In the middle of the night. We are in the Prawn Bay. Whoa! Giant fire behind us and all around us, and everything's fine. This is fine. But I believe we have finished...
Picking up a faint black box signature, originating on the other side of the hull breach in this room.
I believe we scanned all the prawn suits we needed, but I see another one here, so I'm just going to double check that and make sure before we leave that we know how to make a prawn suit. Here it is. Yes. Okay. It requires plasteel, aerogel, enameled glass, diamond, and lead. We have encountered everything we need to make all these ingredients. So we will... in the not too distant future, be able to build ourselves a prawn suit. Let me just double check my inventory as well. We are close to running out, but we can drink some water. Looks good. We will eventually want to eat this food, but we'd like to get our hunger down to 56 before we eat that. Tons of food for the future, though, medkits. So I believe we now need to backtrack, and yes, I see we have a radio message that we'll have to wait until we get back to our lovely little life pod. Although, yes, I do remember that we built a base with no beacon. We will eventually be able to find that again, I'm fairly certain. Even if I have to watch previous videos to remember exactly where it is. But I honestly think I remember. I think I can probably find it. Not to brag. But, yeah, I bet I could. Alright, Prawn Bay, locker room, we've been there. Seamoth Bay, we've been there. The drive room is our next destination. Oh, we got more.
The drive core shielding sustained internal damage during collision. Do not attempt repair without appropriate qualifications.
Did we get him? Nope. Nope. Yes. Yes, got him. Okay, here we are in the core. We need our repair tool. As I recall, the only repair tool we ever constructed right here. And we got some kind of goodie over here. What is this?
Warning, local radiation at maximum tolerable level.
Yes, we've got some breaches in the core, in the drive.
Containment breach repaired. Further breaches detected.
In this nuclear power plant that the ship has, we've got to repair these breaches.
Containment breach repaired. Further breaches detected.
Also, we found a Cyclops engine efficiency module. That will come in very handy in the future, sometime after we've learned how to build one, and then actually build one. Okay, so we got to get in this water, and I'm not super duper looking forward to it, and you'll see why, I'm sure, very soon. For now, let's just find these breaches and repair them. We can find them with the sparks. Anyway, there's sparks sparking out.
Containment breach repaired. Further breaches detected.
I believe the repair tool has enough charge for this, but if it doesn't, we've got spare batteries, right? Yeah, we've got a bunch from looting the ship.
Containment breach repaired.
Okay, 5 more.
Further breaches
Where
detected.
are the sparks? Still plenty of O2.
Containment breach
Okay,
repaired.
so far so good.
Further breaches detected.
Finding was so worried about. There it is! Get off me! There's more. Ooh! Okay, we got 2 of them. The bleeders. Remember those? Remember these guys? Yeah, one showed up somewhere else. Jesus. Somewhere I wasn't expecting to see one, and it caught me off guard, because this is the only place I'm really... Why isn't this one dying? Oh my gosh. Alright, there's still one alive here, right? Okay. Yeah, there was one that appeared somewhere else. I forget exactly where, but I remember it caught me off guard in this video. Not because I'd never seen one before, but because I only ever remember seeing them in this
further breaches detected.
core drive room, whatever.
Containment breach repaired.
Alright, 2 more. 2 more. Oh, we've been on that. We've been around that one. There's one down here. Look at this, there's one more breach.
Containment breach repaired.
After
Further
this,
breaches detected.
once I do this, we will never need to wear the radiation suit ever again. Ooh, is that one alive? Looks like it. Can I get it? Ah! Oh, that's one way to get it. Use yourself as bait. Well, this is what we have the medkits for. Okay. 5. Okay. Looking for sparks. I thought I'd been around each of them, but maybe not. Maybe it's above... It's probably above the water. I also noticed another spot where there may be a goodie waiting for me. Yeah, I thought maybe there'd be something here. Okay. I'm a little confused. I know there's one more breach, but I can't seem to find it. Alright, we'll keep swimming. Just keep swimming. I thought I saw something. There it is.
Drive core breach sealed. Radiation levels decreasing.
Trying to climb out. Jeez. Just trying to climb the ladder. Okay, I guess I'm not. Go this way. Another radio message? Who's calling me? Alright, well, let's pop one of those first aid kits and eat our Reginald. Drink some more water. Alright, now I don't think we have anything else to loot. At least for the time being. I can't recall exactly if we left anything at all behind. I really don't think we left anything important. So we can get out of here. And head back home, and hopefully we don't encounter anything nasty on the way. Apparently burning pieces of ship keep falling on me. It's not normally such an issue, but oh well. We'll live. Just keep moving. Get out of here. Back into the sea where it's safe. Yeah. Alright. Now, I will say, we are not completely finished in this ship. There was the captain's quarters that we couldn't get into. I'm sure we will need to get back in there at some point. That can wait. Alright, we do have to just run past these crawly crabs. We don't like them, we don't want anything to do with them, we just want to leave. And, oh, I'm glad there's ocean beneath us here. Perfect. Back to our lovely little sea moth. Did we pick up... We picked up some stuff for the sea moth, right? We got... Access the upgrades. We got... That's the Cyclops. Storage module. And depth module. Perfect. So now there's a little storage box somewhere on this over here. I think I want to move that. Maybe it doesn't matter. I know there's, if I'm only going to have one, I think there's a side I like it on. And I think it's the opposite side. Maybe I want it, there's 4 different spots. Maybe that's more confusing, but you know what? Done. It's up here. Storage up there. Back into the sea.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
We got energy. We're mostly in good repair. Let's... Oh, how deep is that one? 250. We could go to that one. Have we already been to that one? Probably not. But we could take our sea moth all the way down. Jeez, I do not like the shaking. Yeah, let's try it. Let's see. Let's take it down to the depths. God, I hate the shaking. I couldn't really do without that. Alright, what do we have down here? Sandstone. That gives gold and silver. I don't recall... Jeez, don't hit the bottom. Maybe. I don't recall needing... Whoa. Here's a cool place. What am I trying to say? I don't recall needing... I have lost my train of thought completely. There's giant electric eels, giant... what should I call this? A giant ball. Lots of giant balls on the ground. Man, what was I talking about? I don't know. I'm so sorry. Oh, electronics for the prawn suit. That's the thought I was in the middle of. I don't recall needing
detecting volcanic
like gold
activity
and silver
and
for
several
anything
unusual
required in the prawn suit.
electromagnetic signatures in the region. Exercise caution when diving deeper.
Yeah, so we got some nasty critters in this biome. These electric eels are not friendly. These bone sharks are very not friendly. Right here. Something that sounds big. I think we're just gonna... Jeez! Oh, God. Bone shark. No. Oh, we're about to die. Oh, man. Alright, get into
Passing
open water.
100 meters.
We'll repair.
Oxygen efficiency decreased. Passing 200 meters. Oxygen efficiency greatly decreased.
I think we have to just try this again. I want to get a little closer. Without risking everything. So we can get your propulsion cannon. That will
New
require
blueprint acquired. Integrating new PDA data.
Okay. Propulsion cannon requires a modification station. Seamoth is still intact. Let's take it. Let's get out of Dodge. And head back home. I'm gonna stick close-ish to the seafloor, I think. Okay, more geothermal, more electric eels. I'm not gonna get close to those things for the time being. This place is just a little too spicy for my comfort. We're back in the mushroom trees. Isn't our base right around here? I'm not sure I'll be able to find it coming at it from this direction if I am where I think I am, which I am not confident about that in any way. But I do feel like following the edge of the mushroom forest is... maybe this is not... This could be a different mushroom forest or a different part of it entirely. Still, I'm just kind of exploring. I'm just seeing what I can find. Of course, without beacons, I may never be able to find any of this ever again. This... okay. Okay. Yep. We're gonna move away. That, everybody, is known as a Reaper Leviathan, and it can chew up this little sea moth and spit it out, and then come for me. We're gonna swim into the mushroom forest, I'm just gonna pray that it can't reach us in here. We're going to ignore any sounds of the hull being battered. Okay. Hopefully it's just gonna stay where it is. Because I would love to grab some diamonds. Lithium would also be nice. Lithium again. I think I'm just going to check again for the prawn suit. Let's pin this. Plasteel. Plasteel requires lithium, and then there's diamond. Aerogel is rubies and gel sacks. Enameled glass is glass, which is made of quartz, plus those stalker teeth. I can't remember if we actually made enameled glass already. I know I collected a bunch of teeth. And then lead, which does come from this stuff. That's silver. Alright, how's my inventory? Getting pretty full again, so I don't know. I didn't get any diamonds. Oh, and we don't have our... we don't have the mask. The mask for
30
breathing,
seconds.
longer breathing underwater. Rebreather, that's what it's called. We've got the radiation suit on still, but we don't actually need it anymore. As far as I can remember, we don't need it for the rest of the game. But we don't have the rebreather with us because it would take up too much inventory space. So I need to go grab that again. Am I correct in remembering that it's in a locker outside the life pod? I think so. I'm gonna drink some water. Yeah, we're good there. Okay. see if we can find... Man, I would love to find a beacon fragment. Wouldn't that be just fantastic? What's this stuff?
Passing 100 meters.
Scanner room. We have that
Oxygen
unlocked,
efficiency
don't we?
decreased.
Just gonna double check. If we have it unlocked, I don't need to scan this because I can't take the titanium at the moment. Yeah, we do have the scanner room unlocked, so don't need to worry about that. Saw another fragment here. Probably the same thing. Bioreactor, we have that. Kick myself if we don't, but I'm fairly certain we do. Anything else? This looks like a wreck that's worth continuing to explore if we can find it again. Is this where we found our sea moth fragments? This reminds me of that spot. With a wreck this big, I feel like there must be a way in. Possibly multiple ways in. But often the challenge is not getting in, but getting out again. Water. Found one chic plant pot. Nice. We're about to run out of road 2, so I'm not going to explore this
Acquired.
further.
30 seconds.
As I said, we're not going to explore this any further at the moment. We're going to get back to our sea moth. I do not have my sea glide with me. That was an oversight. I should remember. Okay.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
We're good. Should I keep trying to find lead? Or maybe just go back to the life pod and see what we already have. But... Oh, my inventory's full. I hate wasting water. Yeah, I want to go back to the life pod, see what we got, see what we need. Prawn suit is going to be amazing when we get it, but it's going to take some time to get everything we need for it. Let's take a look at the scanner room. Yeah. Try not to drive into any little fishies. Alright, I do recall one, I think it's the, who's the second in command? Not the captain, but the, what do you call it? Well, anyway, that's our little locker, it's so tiny. That guy, I believe, was down deep enough where we can find rubies and gel sacks down there. We got the sea glide, lithium, stalker teeth, vegetables. Very nice. I picked up the salt for those. We might need to build ourselves another locker. Well, let's... So much to do. Storage. We do want the rebreather. We do have the lead. I think that's all the lead we need. We have one diamond. We have a plasteel already. Oh my gosh, we're not halfway there, but it feels very good. Okay, well, let's check the radio.
This is Life Pod 7. Coordinates attached. Pod is structurally sound, but the fabricator's bust. Requesting assistance. 7 out.
Signal coordinates corrupted. Approximate transmission origin recorded to data bank.
Okay, so I won't get a marker showing me exactly where that was. But if we check data bank, data downloads, codes and clues, Life Pod 7. Distress signal has been received, but the attached coordinates were corrupted. Last available photographic data has been downloaded and analyzed. Crew reported problems with their onboard fabricator. Sunk to 200 meters in an area of low ecological activity. Transmission origin approximately 1 kilometer southwest of the Aurora's stern section. So we should be able to find it based on that. That could be tricky. Life pod 6. I can't remember if we found this one before, but I feel like we didn't. Sunk to approximately 100 meters, located in an area dense with red grass near a number of natural arches and rock stacks. Transmission origin approximately 400 meters west-northwest of Life Pod 4's last known location. And do we have a signal for Life Pod 4? No, we don't. We have no idea what Life Pod 4 is. Great.
I'm not really a doctor. I know that's what my ID says, but I never have been. Cheated the medical exams. What does a doctor these days need to know about manually resetting bones? When was the last time a top surgeon actually cut someone open? That's what the robots are for. Doctors these days read diagnoses off of computer readouts. For that, I'm perfectly qualified. But what good is it when I'm not connected to the main network? I'm bleeding. I've got glowing green pustules growing on my hands. I run a self-scan and it tells me I've got skin irritation. The only thing I studied in medical school was how to lie convincingly. What the hell do I know about how to treat an alien disease? I think I'm actually going to die down here.
I think he actually did die down here. Rest in peace. Something I've never done, by the way, is just sort of go through and clear out these new entries, notifications. That's a lot to go through. I'm not going to waste your time with this. Let's see. We did. What new blueprints do we have? The floodlight, chic pot plant. Oh, this is all the stuff from the Aurora. Double bed, single bed, bar table, counter, shelves, vending machine. Some of these were like out in the ocean, but a lot of these came from the ship and are new to us. Wow, we're not too far off from finding all the pieces we need to figure out how to build a Cyclops. But in the meantime, I'm trying to figure out what to do with my inventory situation. Can we fabricate anything that we want? A scanner. Propulsion cannon. If we had... Oh, but it takes up space. I need to, like, transfer stuff around. Can I... Oh, I can do that. Okay. Let's see if we can make some progress on that front. Can we... No, we can't do that. We could make a wiring kit. We could make copper wire as well. I don't know if we really need that. Oh, we have some Reginalds. I'm going to cook those Reginalds with salt. So, Reginalds can replace the titanium. And then... Oh, and we can drink some water. Okay. We're going to clear out inventory. And make room for, like, another locker, I guess. Oh, what can we do? Oh, yeah, silver. Okay, sure. I don't think I need a wiring kit for anything at the moment, but I can't... I'm having trouble thinking of anything else you use silver for. There may be some really niche recipes in the old recipe book that use like 1 silver or something, but I am honestly struggling to think of an example. I think you basically only use it for white, because might as well, right? Oh, I thought the rebreather was down here, and it is not. It's not enough space for the sea glide. Okay, gosh, just going back and forth. Here we go. Rebreather. Swap it out. Stick the radiation helmet in. Now what? I think... Let's grab the stuff we will want. Put away the stuff that we will never actually need. There's 2 lead, as I recall. That battery can stay behind. We don't need the rubber, gold, or copper. We don't need any more lithium, do we? Just, if I recall correctly, we just need 2 lithium for the plasteel ingot. Yep. Stalker tooth and glass. So we need to go out collecting quartz, because I don't think I have any quartz stored. I don't think I have any enameled glass made, so we'll grab that. I believe I have the other stalker tooth I need in the locker down here. We'll need the titanium. Let's store the fire extinguishers and the cyclops thingamajig. Okay, so we still need 4 quartz. Let's try to find that in the dark. Fantastic. Seamoth, where are you?
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Oh, and Second Officer Keen. I believe that is where I will find... Oh, you know what? I'm so stupid. The Seamoth has storage. Let's stick the batteries in there. And the toy. And a bunch of food. A bunch of water. Cool. Okay. So, looking for 4 quartz, a bunch of titanium, total of 10, but we already have some. We have 3 on us. I don't know if we have any more back in the base, but 2 more wreckage pieces will see us through. Scanning the ocean floor for quartz as we go. 4 quartz, titanium, and 1 diamond. That's it. I think we can do this. But that being said, this is time to wrap up this video, and we will pick this up on a later date. Thank you all for joining me, and I'll see you in the next one.